So the Houston starting five. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard position. And for Denver, Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic the inside combo. And it's Murray in at the point. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Now here's Durant. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Here's Jokic. Here's Murray. Sweet little floater.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back over to you, B.A.
And Allie, thanks.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
Brown against Thompson. Brown passes to Gordon. Denver moving it around. Murray inside, guarded by Durant. Just 4 to shoot. From the elbow, and he hits the jumper for 2. Murray's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
Now here's Thompson. 17 points in his last outing. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Durant. Here's Şengün. Gordon pulls it in.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Johnson with it. Durant covering. Outside Brown. And here's Jokic. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Now here's Thompson, and he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Durant against Johnson. Nice shot by Durant.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Shoots over Shepherd. Murray, no good. Houston in the lead. Now here's Smith. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
The free throw is off for Smith. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Thompson outside. target from outside. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Shepard. Here's Şengün. Knocks down the long J. Şengün's got 5.
For all his inside the three-point line prowess, Şengün can still get it done outside.
Brown passes to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Intercepted. Here's Shepard. 17 points for him. Last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Şengün. Gordon pulls it in. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Murray against Durant. Outside Murray. Brown passes to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Denver needs to get off a shot. Murray from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. The Rockets, number 1.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Brown. Back to Murray. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Now here's Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. And Houston another 3.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside Johnson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. Now here's Thompson. Outside Eason. Fires the 3. Jokic grabs the board. Brown against Durant. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Murray takes a 3. It doesn't go for him.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Smith. Basket counts. Smith's got his second basket.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Outside Johnson. From behind the arc. The Nuggets with another miss. The Rockets lead by 7. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Smith. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
The free throw drops for Jokic. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from three. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And Denver making a change here. Pickett's checked in. Nuggets trail by 6. Hardaway with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Hardaway. And again, it's Denver missing. Houston leading by 6. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, PA. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Back to you guys.
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Pickett after the basket by Houston. Kicks it out to Hardaway. There's the triple. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Screen by Capella. And he lobs it up. And it's Capella with the jam.
He's a high percentage scorer for a reason now. Capella, an alley-oop specialist.
Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Pickett. Yet to see a basket. Jokic the screen. Hardaway from outside. Another miss by Hardaway. Hardaway's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has got 5 points.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Jokic. He had 25 points in the win against Minnesota.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Capella.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And he drops the first.
A multiple MVP winner. I mean, the former second-round pick Jokic continuing to add to his legacy.
Murray's checked in for the Nuggets. And then for Houston, Alperen Şengün's checked in for Capella. Okogie comes in for Durant. And Holiday subbed in for Thompson. And so he makes both from the line. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this. Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Murray. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Finney Smith passes to Şengün. 4-3. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Şengün. And now it's a 12-point Houston lead. Murray deciding where to go with it. Here's Jokic for three. And it's Watson missing. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Holiday passes to Eason. Şengün, a screen on Brown. And it's Eason penetrating. Now Şengün. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
That free throw good from Şengün.
The thing that stands out about Şengün is how crafty he is in the post. Excellent footwork and a lot of moves.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Both free throws good from Şengün.
And what separates Şengün from most other pivots is his level of skill, plus his basketball IQ, a really polished player.
Now here's Murray. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here's Şengün. He's got 9. Buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead. They lead by 14. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Tari Eason. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Nuggets trail by 14. Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. And here's Hardaway. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
The Rockets lead by 14. Holiday up top, defended by Murray. Outside Eason. Şengün, a screen on Brown. Pass to Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown, gets the 3-ball to go. Okogie's got 5 points.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Holiday. A 17-point lead, their biggest. To the inside. Here's Okogie, defended by Hardaway. Okogie's shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Murray's shot is good.
Murray plays with such a nice rhythm, especially on offense, and he's got a really good feel and understanding of when to shoot the pull-up.
Now here's Holiday. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Off target with the three. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Hardaway, the pass to Murray. Over Holiday. Murray can't get that one to fall. The Rockets lead by 15. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Inside. Here's Şengün. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
So it's Denver now. 17-point game. Murray passes to Valanciunas. Here's Hardaway. Back to Valanciunas. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Holiday. Murray against Holiday. Murray, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Şengün. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. Valanciunas sets a screen. Yep, that one goes. Hardaway's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Durant comes in for Okogie. And it's Amin Thompson in for Holiday. Thompson outside. To the middle. The fader. And it falls all over the rim and in. He's got 9.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Now here's Jokic. 7 points in the game. Down low. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Murray's shot is good.
Yeah, that's just playing smart basketball that time. Murray doing a really good job to set himself up to get free for his shot.
Capella inside. Working on Jokic. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
I just love the ball movement.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Pass to Jokic. Now Brown. Denver moving it around. And it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray. And it's 9 points for Nikola Jokic.
have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Şengün. That three's off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Brown passes to Murray. Brown finds Murray. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Murray against Thompson. And he gets that one. Murray's got 13.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
They are winning this game largely because of his efforts.
Nuggets trail by 19. Murray with it. He's got 13. Jokic passes to Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. And that's 15 points for Jamal Murray.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 9 for 3. Hardaway hits the three-pointer. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Şengün, the screen. To the paint. It's stolen away. Here's Murray. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 16. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Houston shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Watson. Johnson comes in for Murray. And Brown subbed in for Hardaway. And then for Houston, Smith, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Shepard in for Eason. That free throw good from Şengün. Here's Brown. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Jokic. And here's Brown, defended by Thompson. Brown passes to Johnson. The three ball. It's hauled in by Houston.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nuggets trail by 19. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Outside Durant. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Brown. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Jokic in the post. Defended by Şengün. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that sends Nikola Jokic to the free throw line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. And the Nuggets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Green's checked in for Alperen Şengün.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Jokic.
Well, Jokic is a true point center. because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him. Pass to Shepherd. Smith with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Shepherd. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 16. Gordon outside. Back to Hardaway. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Now here's Smith. Coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Now here's Brown. Gordon on the wing. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
The Rockets lead by 17.
Watch KD.
Pass to Shepherd. Inside. And here's Smith. Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. Shoots over Johnson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Durant's got 21.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson for 3. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 6.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside, Green. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. For 3, Gordon. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 7 assists in the game.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on him. Consistency is the key.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Durant. Green with a screen on Johnson. Durant way outside. And Houston another 3. There's 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Hardaway from outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
KD, you're really getting up and down the floor out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we're playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
Well, the discipline is paying off. Thanks, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, and guys, so far the game has belonged to Kevin Durant.
One of the greatest scorers in NBA history. KD is just different. The length, the shooting, the handles. I don't know how anyone can stop this man.
Agreed, Shaq, man. It's just so fun to watch KD on a night like tonight. And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
You know, for the Rockets, last week of the season, they want the playoffs to start, but they still got to take care of business.
Interesting time. You want to avoid injuries, but also not lose your momentum.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's Murray. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here's Jokic. 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Offensive board. Out to Gordon. Here's the 3. No good on the shot. The Rockets lead by 16. Pass to Shepherd. To the inside. Durant, the pass to Şengün. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Houston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. No one near him. Durant pulls it in.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender. More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Houston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Free throw, no good for Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Now here's Smith, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure. To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Now here's Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Johnson a screen on Smith for 3. Gordon. It's hauled in by Houston. Beyond the arc. Smith no good.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Murray finds Johnson. Denver moving it around. Jokic. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Shepard. Now Smith. Thompson outside. For 3, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 33 points.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Gordon outside. And here's Murray. Back to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Smith against Gordon. Smith passes to Durant. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 35.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You take a look at the Nuggets. Right now, they rank 3rd in the conference, aiming for a high seed in the postseason. And, of course, Houston, only 2 spots back.
Yeah, seeing where the Nuggets are, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Now here's Gordon. 7 points in the game. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Over Johnson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
And here's Jokic outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. Smith outside. Right side Durant. This one for 3. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Gordon. Again, Denver scores.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
On the wing, Durant. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 39.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Johnson passes to Jokic. Şengün with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Smith. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Smith's got 6 points.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Brown. Here's Johnson. And he's going for the lob. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Durant, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Jokic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
What a performance from beyond the arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. And both free throws good for Durant.
No doubt Kevin Durant is the best scoring forward of his generation, maybe of all time. I mean, KD can do anything offensively.
Now here's Murray. 20 points for him. Jokic up top. Back to Murray. Takes the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Thompson. With the teardrop, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And Denver making a change here. Watson's checked in.
One shot.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Thompson against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Launches a 3. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Durant. And the ball out of play. The Nuggets will have it. And a pause in the action. Let's check out the league leaders in assists. Nikola Jokic, number 1.
Hard to challenge his status as the best playmaker in the NBA. He's dropping dimes like magic.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. On the wing, Brown. The 3. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson right side. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Thompson's got 11.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
Brown passes to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Murray against Thompson. Denver moving it around. To stop the run. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist by Brown. Murray's got 22 points. Houston leading by 23. Here's Durant. And he's got 41 now. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. 9 points in the game.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
Thompson passes to Eason. On the wing, Durant. Guarded by Brown. An open look for Durant. And it's Houston scoring again.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Inside, here's Jokic. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Denver. Brown, he's checked in for Johnson. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And it's Jones in for Jamal Murray. And then for Houston, Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Okogie comes in for Durant. And Holiday subbed in for Amen Thompson. Here's Holiday. Pass to Eason. Outside Holiday from the arc. Connects from downtown. Holiday's got 6 points.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Brown, a screen on Holiday. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. Lets the 3 fly. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Holiday surveying the floor. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now here's Jokic. 26 points for him. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
Hey, Brown is a quality shooter. We've seen him shoot 40% from 3 for a season.
Outside Eason. Capella, screen on Brown. Brown against Eason. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Another miss by Holiday. And the Nuggets shooting is around 55% so far. Here's Brown. Pass to Jones. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Capella against Jokic. Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. Okogie's shot is off. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
First one falls for him. That one misses. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So, on the floor for Houston, we've got Alperen Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Eason in at the 3. Now here's Holiday. Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
Valanciunas with a screen on Holiday. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. On target from range. Murray's got 25 points.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Left side, Finney-Smith. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rockets lead by 20. Outside Murray. Outside Hardaway. There's the triple. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Holiday. Here's Okogie, defended by Hardaway. Holiday, a screen on Hardaway. Now Eason for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Watson with it. Finney-Smith's there. Good on the shot.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
And here's Holiday. Outside Eason. And he's going for the oop here. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Brown passes to Murray. To the paint. Here's Watson. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Okogie. There's a screen. Here's Eason. The Rockets with another miss. Nuggets trail by 16. To the middle. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And stolen by Hardaway. Down low. And Valanciunas gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 8 assists in the game. The Rockets lead by 14. And Ime Udoka has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. And then for Houston, Capella comes in for Finney-Smith. And it's Durant in for Okogie. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Durant. And it's good. 2 points. Durant's got 45 points.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Pass to Jokic. Hardaway on the wing. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Capella. And the shot's good.
Well, you know, the closer Capella is to the rim, the more effective he becomes, in my opinion, in part because of his size and nice touch.
Wing shot on the way, and the jumper is on the mark. Murray's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Şengün. From the right block, And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
You know, it's been a great game for Şengün. Keeps on scoring. Really, he's a top-level scoring big for my money.
Pass to Jokic. Outside, Brown. Offline with a 3. The Rockets lead by 18. Outside, Durant. Now here's Şengün, defended by Murray. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Outside Watson. Pass to Murray. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Watson, and Brown subbed in for Hardaway. And then for Houston, Smith comes in for Capella, and it's Amin Thompson in for Holiday. The free throw drops from Murray.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Now here's Durant going inside. Durant draws the double. Here's Easton. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Murray up top, defended by Thompson. Jokic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's 29 points for Nikola Jokic. Durant with it to the inside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside Murray. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Left side Durant. Fades back. And another basket for Houston.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Johnson. And even as the league works for parity, there will always be those teams that are rebuilding. What are the keys to accelerating that process, Clark?
Well, there are a number of factors, B.A. I think you start with leadership and talent acquisition. I mean, those are 2 major components to this building a team and being successful. You've got to have talent. And then I think you've got to have a commitment to staying the course. Consistency really matters when you get leadership and talent in place.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Pass to Jokic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, he's just too good. If you're going to go after Jokic like that, you have to at least make a miss.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Brown. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard's checked in. The free throw drops for Jokic. The Rockets lead by 21. Here's Shepard from downtown. He drops it from range.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Outside Brown. Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Murray. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 33 points.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Durant surveying the D. Shoots over Johnson. Another one falls. Amazing. and that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Gordon outside. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Murray. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The free throw drops from Murray. Houston leading by 19. Pass to Şengün. Now Thompson. Durant for three. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. Inside, here's Gordon. And it's in there!
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Now here's Durant. Here's Shepherd. And that one drops for him. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepherd is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Outside Johnson. No good with the triple. Houston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Smith outside to the left side wing. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Houston working the ball around for three. Durant buries it from three. Durant's got 54 points.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
Outside Murray. Now Jokic. Defended by Şengün. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's 1:26 left to play in the fourth quarter. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Now here's Durant. Outside Finney-Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. Now Jones. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Watson. And the layup is good off the glass. And so it's Houston with it. They have a 19-point lead. Now here's Durant. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.